Some good news for Mayor Adams and for the people living in New York City. So shootings are down. Police Commissioner Tisch says that in the first 7 months of this year, NYC recorded the lowest number of shooting incidents and shooting victims in history. She also announced that major crime continues to decline citywide. That means burglaries are down, felony assaults, robbery, grand larceny. So Adams is struggling in the mayoral polls in advance of the election next November, and this is good news for him. So you got to be fair about it. I don't think Mayor Adams has solved many problems in his 3.5 years in office, but this is a good report. The gross incidence of shootings are still high, but this is the largest city in the country. So the first 7 months, 2025, he had 412 shooting incidents, okay, and 489 shooting victims. You know, it's a lot. You know, people getting gunned down, not at the rate that it used to be when the crack wars, and I covered those in the 1990s, were going down, but it's still a dangerous city. You got to be careful. So why? Well, I did some investigating for you, my audience at WABC and around the country. What has happened is Commissioner Tisch, who is very good, by the way, and whoever's elected mayor ought to keep her because she knows what she's doing. The police are very quietly, because of the far left pressure movement, have flooded the zones where most of the gangs operate, and the gangs are armed. These are drug gangs, okay? So Tisch has put NYPD detectives and plain clothes and officers in uniform in public housing areas, in certain subways, in violent crime areas like the Bronx, like Bed-Stuy, places like that, okay? And that is the key to it. If you have a police presence on the streets, the gangbangers can see the cops. They're less likely to shoot at you or anybody else. Homeowners, when is the last time you checked on your home title? If your answer is never, then this is for you. Scammers are stealing titles, and your equity is a target. Criminals forge your signature. Just like that, your home title can be transferred out of your name. That's why I partnered up with Home Title Lock, so you can find out today if you're already a victim. Please use my promo code BILL at HometitleLock.com, and you'll get a free title history report. Plus, you will get a free trial of their $1 million triple lock protection. That's 24/7 monitoring of your title, urgent alerts of any changes, and if fraud does happen, they'll spend up to $1 million to fix it. That's HometitleLock.com, promo code BILL. So far this year, 347 gang members and associates have been arrested on gun charges, and 236 illegal guns seized. Now, most of those people will not be prosecuted because that's the flaw in New York City and New York State's justices. The DAs are largely liberal. They don't care about violence on the street. They don't want minority criminals in particular to be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. I'm sorry, but it's true. I mean, if you're offended by me saying that, then it's your problem, not mine. It's absolutely true in what's going on. So I did, as I said, some research into this. What the NYPD has done is it has divided the city into 72 deployment zones. And 59 communities are a part of this. And they have put an extra 2,000 cops in those deployment zones. Those are the numbers. So that's the way you drive down violent crime. Now, The way you really eliminate it is stop and frisk. But that's not happening in New York State because the legislature and city council says, well, the cops are stopping mostly minorities to frisk them. And that's true. But the reason they're doing it is most of the crime victims, including the shooting victims, are minorities. Do you see the correlation? Hello? Anyway, I'm going to congratulate Commissioner Tisch and Mayor Adams on this report. And I don't know whether the mayor will get any traction on it. You know, there's a lot of emotion in this mayoral election coming up. It's a real fight on a lot of different fronts, but that now is a